Sometimes an idea grabs you and won't let go. That's what happened when I saw a photo of cherry blossoms, delicate, pink, and full of hope. I instantly knew I had to see them in person. The image became more than a daydream. It was a call to experience something beautiful and fleeting. Life gets busy, and we forget to pause for moments like these. So I started researching. Where are the best cherry blossoms? My search led me from Washington, D.C. to Kyoto, Japan, each place more magical than the last. I learned sakura season is brief, making it even more special. The blossoms became a metaphor. Seize beauty before it slips away. This wasn't just a wish anymore, it was a plan. I felt a surge of excitement, ready for a spontaneous adventure. But adventures are better shared. I knew exactly who to call. Someone who'd appreciate the magic, someone who'd say yes to chasing beauty. The idea was set. Now it was time to make it real. The right travel buddy makes all the difference. For me, that's always been Chris Harrison. He's more than a friend. He's the person who says yes to adventure. I called him, "How do you feel about cherry blossoms?" Without hesitation, he replied, "When are we leaving?" That's Chris, always up for joy and new experiences. Our friendship is easy, full of laughter and real talk. Planning with him felt natural. His energy was infectious. With Chris, the trip became a shared adventure, not just a solo mission. We were both ready for a change, for memories that would last. The cherry blossom adventure was officially on. We chose Kyoto, historic temples, stunning gardens, and legendary cherry blossoms. Tickets booked, reality set in. Time to pack. I wanted outfits that matched the scenery, soft neutrals, blush pinks, cozy sweaters, and flowy dresses. Comfort was key, but so was feeling cute for those perfect photos. I even packed a new camera to capture every moment. Michael, my husband, laughed at my themed packing, but he understood. Chris's approach. A few nice shirts, comfortable pants, and a good attitude. Classic Chris, laid back and the perfect balance to my planning. He promised a pink tie for one dinner, a small victory. As I zipped my suitcase, anticipation took over. Everything was ready, logistics, outfits, and my best travel buddy. All that was left was to board the plane. The excitement was real. Japan was calling. The flight to Kyoto was a blur of excitement. When we arrived, the city felt instantly enchanting, crisp air, ancient streets, and cherry blossoms everywhere. The first sight of those pink trees was breathtaking. Blossoms framed temples, lined canals, and popped up in every corner. We dropped our bags and set out to explore, eager to soak it all in. Our first stop, the Philosopher's Path, a canal lined with hundreds of cherry trees. Walking beneath a tunnel of pink and white, petals drifting down, felt like a dream. Chris and I wandered for hours, mostly in awe-filled silence. The beauty was overwhelming, calming, and meditative. All the stress of daily life melted away. This was exactly what I'd hoped for, a perfect, peaceful first day. Kyoto's magic was real. In Japan, Hanami, flower viewing, is a cherished tradition. Families and friends gather under blooming trees to share food, drink, and laughter. We joined in, picking up bento boxes, mochi, and sake from a local market. Our spot, under a magnificent weeping cherry in Maruyama Park. As we picnicked, conversation flowed about family, dreams, and the winding paths of life. Surrounded by beauty, we opened up in ways only true friends can. Chris shared wisdom. Cherry blossoms remind us to appreciate each fleeting season. That picnic became my favorite moment, a blend of friendship, nature, and reflection. It was more than a meal. It was a memory I'll always cherish. Our days in Kyoto were a blur of discovery. We learned cherry blossoms symbolize the beauty and fragility of life, mono no aware. This idea of appreciating the present moment gave our trip deeper meaning. We joined festivals, wandered lantern-lit parks at night, and marveled at Yozakura, blossoms glowing in the dark. Chris, ever the history buff, shared stories of emperors and poets who loved sakura centuries ago. We visited Kinkakuji, the Golden Pavilion, and the Arashiyama Bamboo Grove. Every site was breathtaking, every tradition a lesson in mindfulness. The trip became more than sightseeing. It was about understanding beauty, impermanence, and connection. Nature was our teacher, and we were eager students. As our trip ended, I felt bittersweet gratitude. The cherry blossom adventure was everything I'd hoped for, and more. Sharing it with Chris made every moment brighter. On our last night, we watched the sunset over Kyoto, the sky mirroring the blossoms below. I realized I was returning home with a renewed sense of wonder. The sakura taught me to seek beauty, embrace change, and cherish shared moments. Sometimes the best adventures start with a spontaneous idea. The real magic was in the laughter, the conversations, and the friendship. As the petals fell, I knew this wasn't an ending, just the start of something new. And I carried that feeling home, ready for whatever would bloom next.